Alright guys, it's your boy Jacob, and we are here because I just got out of the theaters after seeing the movie Caught Stealing, starring Austin Butler. Now going into this movie, I immediately was hooked from the first trailer. I thought this movie was going to be awesome. The trailers had the coolest soundtrack, and it just seemed like a fun story. Now let's talk about the characters. Austin Butler, I feel like he's just a good actor. You know, he's a great actor. Any role you give him, he'll knock it out of the water. Now, yeah, obviously he's Austin Butler, lady heartthrob, you know, they gave him a million naked scenes in this, or shirtless scenes, should I say. It kind of sucked in a way because he kind of took the spotlight from all the other great actors in this movie. I mean, we had Zoe Kravitz, we had Matt Smith, we had Vincent D'Onofrio, Liev Schreiber, you know, it's like all those big names, and it's like, I feel like a lot of them were underused. I'm still gonna try to keep this spoiler free, but it's really difficult. I feel like some of the choices that they made with these side characters, big names, side characters though, were kind of silly. This movie, speaking of silly, was insanely random. It was such a jokey movie when I couldn't even tell exactly what this movie was gonna be going into it. I just thought like it looked like a lot of fun. I dig the silliness. The silliness was cool. Let's talk about individual actors. So Zoe Kravitz. I have a crush on Zoe Kravitz, so this is a little biased, I'm gonna be honest, but I loved her character in this. I wish we had gotten more screen time with her. I feel like there was not enough in there. Another character, Matt Smith's character, Russ. I really wish we had gotten way more of his character. The two Jews, the Liev Schreiber and Vincent D'Onofrio, killed that role. But it comes down to I just wish they had more screen time. You don't throw big names like that in there and just don't give them enough time on the screen. Overall, I had a blast. I thought it was a really fun movie. The pacing was a little odd, but it's also a unique type of pacing. I haven't really seen this in a lot of movies. I don't think there was a lot of plot holes except for the cat. There was some interesting stuff that they used the cat for in the movie. And I mean, it's a jokey movie, I get it, but it's like some of the stuff was like, how did that happen? Why is this happening? You know, it's like, interesting. That's fine. It's a goofy movie. Why am I judging it? You know. Well, I want to talk about the soundtrack because oh my goodness, I loved the soundtrack in this movie. It was so fun. You know, I love my punk rock. It was like the sex, drugs, and rock and roll movie, pretty much. Honestly, that's the best way to describe it. And it was that in the best ways possible. I don't know what this movie is gonna do when it comes to like critics and actually what it's gonna do with the box office. But I had a good time, so you know that's all that matters. Let's talk about the ending. The ending, I don't like. I'm gonna be honest. I did not like the ending. It was extremely cookie cutter. I feel like we've seen the ending of this movie in a million other movies, and that sucks because this had the potential to be really fun at the very end, but they just dropped it. It was like, we don't know what to do with the movie. Just do the average, do the regular thing, do it, go ahead, do it, and that sucks. So yeah, I mean, I still loved it. I thought it was a really fun movie. Doesn't have some issues, sure. What movie doesn't? You know, you can critique anything, but at the end of the day, it's art. Someone made this, they had fun making it, they did it, they pulled their heart out of their body and they went like this, and they make a movie, and they made a movie. So yeah, I had a good time. I'll probably give it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, bye.